So you think
one hand there, like a cartwheel.
Yeah.
Across. Okay.
So you basically think, or the public think, that we're just mountain bikers. We're obviously not. We were trained professionally by Cirque du Soleil. So here's Ben. He's crossing a stile.
So, well, I need a run up really. Don't just try this. I'm a trained professional.
I don't know.
Okay, here we go. I'm going. Well, they rock forwards and backwards, don't they?
I've only got 2 hours video. Cool.
Okay, here we go. There.
Yeah.
And then where's the stuntman? Is he coming?
He's coming. He's coming.
Down.
And that's because of the socks.
And then he'll
land probably about there. Right, difficulty setting on, or difficulty level on off the back of stones. We're going to give a true indication, step by step, on what to do, what not to do, how fast to take stuff, and obviously I'm going to try and show how steep the trail actually is as well. I'm following Ben around, and here's the guinea pig.
He's the one of them. He's the guinea pig. People standing behind.
So this is the first section. So you've got a fairly shallow into a rooty section, which is quite steep. Now if I come down here and see Ben come down these routes. So here's the first section of downhill, and Ben's showing off his socks. Let's take another look at that in first person. Again, this is a lot steeper than it actually looks in the video. Second section, this is actually where you pick up most of your speed. Carry your speed, you can actually take off at this point. Let's take another look from a different perspective. The next section, you've actually built up all your speed. You've got to be really careful here because of the amount of roots on the floor. So we're halfway down the trail now, and this next bit is probably the most trickiest because you're carrying the most speed into it. So you're obviously coming down this descent at a good old pace, and the problem with this descent is it's quite rooty, so your ability to brake before you hit a certain point is reduced, and obviously you've got this tree right in front of it. Trees hurt, but let's see how Ben Lar does this. Ben Lar really does like to sing, but let's see from another perspective. He's a hell of a lot faster than it looks on the video. And there she is, the awesome, voluptuous La Fonda de Sonda. So the next section, we're tackling some off-camber routes. Can be quite tricky in the wet, but you want to stay high on these routes, so if your tyres do slip, you're going to get caught by the soil that's just below them. Again, let's swap over to first person and just see how that's done on the trail. This is the last section of the trail, and to be honest, it's not too bad. You've just got to be careful of these routes that are showing. There is quite a tight right hand corner, so get your braking right before you hit that corner, otherwise you're going to go straight on. But after this, it's fairly straightforward, and it's a bit of a flow trail after. So let's have a look at Ben do this, and then we'll switch over to myself and see how the rest of the trail fares. Took that corner wrong. So I've given this a trail rating system of 3 out of 5 skulls. So it's a tech flow trail. So the tech's at the top of the trail, the flow's at the bottom. It's not for beginners. I would say it was an intermediate track, but you're gonna love it if you get used to it and you learn it. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you do, it'd be awesome if you could like and subscribe and share the channel. That'd be great. Thank you very much.